right? So
Okay.
there's a couple of equations that we need to remember. Do you remember the equation for slope? Have you seen this before?
So yeah, I've seen that form. That is a midpoint formula.
This is the slope formula.
Oh yeah, okay. Sorry for that.
Slope formula. Okay. Now, let me give you a couple of points here. Let's say the points are 3 comma -6 comma let's go 2 comma -4. Okay. And do you remember how we labeled these, how we decided which one was y2 and y1, x2 and x1? Do you remember that from this? We worked on that over the summer.
Yeah. Okay.
So tell me, is 3 y2, y1, x2, or x1? Do you remember us doing this over the summer?
Uh, yeah, okay. So 3 and 2. So for that, you should add with 3 minus 2, right?
Well, let's label them. This is x1, 3 is x1, so this number next to it is y1, 2 is x2, and then y2.
Okay.
Okay, so we're going to substitute those into the slope formula. What is the value of y2?
How many? Okay. So 3 minus
Nope. What is the value of y2?
y2.
Yes,
The value of y2, -4.
-4 minus what is y1?
-6.
-6. And what is x2?
What is x2?
Yes, what is the value of x2?
The value of x2, 2.
Okay, and what's the value of x1?
What's the value of x1?
Yes.
What's the value?
Are you able to see my screen?
Yeah. What's the value of x2, you said? I mean, 1, you said.
Yes.
What is it, 2?
Nope, nope. You're looking at over here on the right.
3, 3, 3.
3. Okay. So you say you have some pencil and paper out, right?
Mm-hmm.
I want you to simplify this fraction for me.
Okay.
Do you have an answer for me?
Yeah. -4 minus -6. That is gonna definitely be 10. And
Nope.
2 minus 3 is -1.
2 negatives make,
Positive.
so it's -4 plus 6. And it is -1 on the bottom.
Yeah.
What is minus
-4
4?
plus 6.
Yes.
It is 1.
No. Try again.
10, 10, 10.
It's not 10.
-1.
When you have a positive and a negative, okay, you first look to see which one is further from 0. Which is further from 0, -4 or 6?
6.
Okay, so it's positive. And then you take the larger number and subtract the smaller number.
And it's 10.
6 minus 4 can't be 10.
1.
No,
So it's 2.
it's 2. Okay. What is 2 divided by -1? How do you simplify this last part here? That you bring that negative up, so it becomes -2. You were doing these very fast over the summer. What do you think has happened here?
What do you think is happening here? Well, for that right there, so it's 2 and 1, it's -2. So for that, right, okay. So I think that this is the slope formula that we need to just figure out the slope. This is like an easy thing for us to do.
Yes, but why do you think you struggled so much with these
Because
steps here?
it's been a while, that's why.
Okay, fair enough. All right. Now you say you did you take notes on this last problem?
Yeah.
Okay. What is the slope formula?
What is the slope formula?
Give me the slope formula, please.
Y2 minus Y1. X2 minus X1.
Good. I'm glad you have that down. All right, so here's another data point. Let's go.
Okay.
All right. All right. So this 2 is X1, and then the next number is Y1. 4 is X2. This -8 is Y2. Do you see how the ones are paired together and the twos are paired together? Like the first data point's always going to have 1 in it. The second data point's always going to have 2 in it.
Yeah.
What is the value of Y2?
The value of Y2. The value of Y2 is -8 and Y1 is -4.
So it's minus a -4. Okay.
Mhm.
And then X2 is 4 minus what's the value of X1?
What's the value of X1?
Yes.
Okay, the value of okay, and the value of X1 is 2.
It is 2. All right. I want you to simplify the numerator and the denominator.
Okay. -8 minus. Okay, so for that, that is negative -4.
It is -4 because it's -8 plus 4, which becomes -4.
Mhm.
What does the denominator become? Can you tell me the value of 4 minus 2?
4 minus 2.
Yes.
-4 minus 2. -4 minus 2.
It's not -4. It's 4. It's
4 minus
positive.
2 is
4
it's
minus 2.
2. It's 2.
Okay, good. What is -4 divided by 2?
-4 divided by 2.
Yes.
-4 divided by 2. That is -2.
Good. Excellent. Okay. All right. So let's look at an equation in slope-intercept form. This is called slope-intercept form.
Okay.
All right. Now I'm going to give you an equation here. Y equals -2x minus 4. The slope m is the number in front of x. What is the
Okay.
number? What is the number in front of x?
What is the number in front of X?
Yes, what is the number in front of x?
The number in front of X. That is okay. The number in front of X, it is -2.
That is -2. The b value, the intercept, is the other number. What is the other number here?
Other number?
Yes. See how there's two numbers?
Yeah, yeah.
What is the other number?
-4.
-4. Good. Okay, let's do another one here. Get a little more room here. Y equals -3x plus 6. What is the slope and what is the b value?
What is a slope and what is a b value?
Mhm.
The slope, the m is the -3 and b is 6.
Good. All right. All right, now let me give you kind of another question here. Let's say it's y equals x plus 1. Let's go 2 there. Sorry, 2. What is the slope? What is the number in front of x that isn't written? It's
What
1. Now, what is the b value?
what is the b value?
Yes,
The b value, it is 2.
good. Now, if we're going to graph this, okay, we have to do a couple of things here. The first is that when you write the slope, you actually write it as a fraction, 1 divided by 1, okay? And your b value is the starting point. So it's literally how much up or down you go from the origin. So there's the origin. The origin is like your home. The b value is 2, so we're going to go up 2. The slope tells you the rise over the run. Do you remember that?
Rise over run.
Yeah, do you remember seeing that in class?
Yeah.
Okay.
So for that right there, so for the okay, so for y, yeah, so okay, so the origin,
Origin, yeah, the origin. You
is
start there, but your b tells you how much up or down to go. So we're going to go
okay.
up 2. That's your b. Your slope is your rise over your run. Your rise is the up slash down. So because it's positive, you go up 1. Your run is always to the right.
Okay.
So you're going to go up 1, right 1, up 1, right 1, up 1, right 1.
Okay. All right.
Any questions on that?
Any questions on that? Okay. Go back up. Okay. So what is for the point next to b? Is it gonna be 2?
Because it's the b value. Yeah, that's how much you go up or down.
So okay. All right. Fast.
We're going to do another example. I just
All
want
right.
to see if you got any questions on that.
It's 2, 4, 6, 8, right?
Let's just do another example here. So let's go 1/2 x minus 1. What is the slope and what is the b value?
What is the slope and what is the b value?
Yes, what is the slope and what is the b value?
The slope. Okay. So okay, the m equals 1/2.
Yeah,
And
slope
b
is
is
1/2,
-1.
b value is -1. So you actually start with the b value. Okay, so I'm going to draw a graph on the right here. You go to the origin. The origin is like your home. The b value is -1. Does that mean you're going up or down? The b value is -1. Are you going up or down?
You're going down.
Down 1, because that's the b value. So there you go. You start there. Now your slope is 1/2. So your rise is 1, meaning you're going up 1. How much to the right are you going?
How much to the right I'm going?
Yes. Your rise is 1. The other number is 2. How much run are you going?
You're going 2.
So you're going up 1 and then 2 to the right.
Yeah.
Then you go up 1 and 2 to the right.
That's correct.
Notice I'm drawing a line with the arrows on both ends because it's actually a line. It extends forever.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Any questions on this?
Any questions? So is it the point at the bottom of 0 is 2 and the next is 4, 6?
No, it's this point down here is 0, -1. It's the b value.
Okay. All right.
And then this next point is 2, 0. But again, like you want to just put the points down on the graph.
Okay. All right. Okay.
All right, so let's try another one here. Let's say I give you the equation y equals minus 4. Let's do, actually, let me change it. Minus 3x plus 6.
Okay.
What is the slope and what is the b value?
What is the slope and what is the b value?
Mhm. What is this?
Slope. The slope for mx is -3,
Okay, and what about the b value?
6.
Now the slope is written as a fraction, so you want to put it divided by 1.
Okay.
All right, now let's make a graph on the right here. Which do you start with, the slope or the b value?
Slope or the b value? It's the slope and the b value. Okay. Okay. So for 6, it's 6.
It's 6. You go up 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now the slope is -3/1. Is that 3 up or 3 down?
Th- 3 up.
But it's negative.
It's -3, so it's going down.
3 down. Because it's negative. It's always to the right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so this point up here, we're going to go down 3, 1, 2, 3, and right 1. Then we're going to go 3 down again, 1, 2, 3, and right 1 as well. So we can actually label these points if we want: 0, 6, 1, 3, 2, 0.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Make a graph like that. All right. So you ready to do one on your own, Sourish?
Yeah.
All right. So what I'm looking for is the exact same work that I've done. You can send me a picture.
No, well, it's fine. I can just tell you.
No, you have to do it. You agreed to it at the beginning of the lesson. So
Well, you know what? I need more examples. I want to do more examples.
I don't think so. I think you're just trying to get out of doing a problem on your own. I'm not going to make it that difficult. Okay. So I want you to send me a graph of this. Picture of a graph, please. I also want to know the slope and the b value.
Okay.
So I'll give you a couple minutes to work that over. Look at that one.
Okay, I'm going to drink some water for a minute.
Sure.
Wow. Mm. Could you go back up for a minute?
Sure. Which problem would you like me to go back up to?
To the problem that we did before. I'm going to be starting my own problem.
Okay. You ready for me to scroll down to the problem you're working on?
Okay, so so for 1/2, is 1 down?
Well, let's look. This was 3 down. Let's go look at the previous problem. What was this one?
Yep. Okay.
So my guess is, Sourish, if you were taking notes, which I don't think you were, you would have had this problem down. And it's really no different than the problem that
Well, I'm just trying to remember. It's just so.
it's better to just admit you weren't taking notes and rather than lying to me, because I'm here to help you. And
Yeah, yeah. I
I
just
want you to get this stuff. But if you're not going to take notes and you're going to lie to me and say you have been, I mean, that's not fair.
I'm so sorry. Okay.
Well, the good news is that you have a chance to redeem yourself. The problem I gave you is almost identical to this one.
Okay.
Almost. There's a small change, but you need to identify the slope and the b
Okay.
value, and then you need to start at the b value.
Okay. I'm sorry about that.
You don't need to apologize anymore. I just want you to be able to do these on your own.
Yeah. Yeah. There.
All right, so let me graph it for you and we'll see how ours compare. So you're starting at the value of 1, and the slope means 1 up and 2 right. Oh, you sent me a picture. All right.
Wait, what?
All right. So the only
it was good. Did I get it correct?
well, close, and that's why I appreciate you trying to do these on your own. You have to start at the b value. You have to start here. You have to start up 1. Do you see that your graph starts at the origin?
Okay. Yeah.
And then from this point, you go up 1 and then 2 right, up 1 and 2 right. So the graph that I'm making here is a little bit flatter than the graph that you made.
Okay.
But I appreciate you trying. I think that that's what's important here, is that you're trying you're going to try and work one of these out on your own. And I really appreciate you sending me the picture.
Mhm.
Okay,
Yeah.
so let's transition here. Let's transition to what's called point slope form. Point slope form.
Okay.
Okay, and it's a new equation. It feels like a lot of equations, but we've actually only had, this is now our third equation for the day. So the slope right here is the number in front of the parentheses. You see how this is a parenthesis, x minus x1? The slope is the number that's in front of the parentheses. Is that clear?
Yeah.
All right, so let me give you an example here. Let's say it's y minus 2 equals -3, x minus 4. What is the slope? What is the number in front of parentheses?
Number in front of parentheses.
Yes.
The number in front of parentheses is -3.
So the slope is -3. Now I'm going to write the formula for point slope form underneath it because it's going to help us with the next part. The name of the formula, the equation of a line is called point slope. We have the slope, we need to get the point. The point is this x1 comma y1, okay? And what you're looking for is this the same operator? So if it's the same operator, the number takes on, the x1 just takes on that number, and same with y1. And you have to
Okay.
start with x and then you move to y. So your point is 4 comma 2. This number 4 comma 2. Do you see that?
Yeah.
All right. So let's try another one here. This is all review though. This is algebra 1 stuff that you see in geometry. So let's do another example. Let's say it's y minus 7 equals -2 x minus 8. What is the slope?
What is the slope?
Yes, what
The
is the slope?
slope. The slope, it is -2.
And what is the point?
The point is -8.
Let's write the formula. I'm writing it here, but you can see it on your screen. If these are the same operator, it's just the number without the sign. Same thing on this other side. If it's the same, if the same operator minus subtraction in this case, it's just the number. So the point, it's x and then y. What is the x value?
What is the x value?
Yes.
The x value, the x value is 8.
Okay, and what is the y value?
The y value,
Yes.
the y value, it is 7.
Perfect.
Oh, thank you.
Okay. All right, now this gets a little bit more difficult here. Let me give you a new problem. Y minus 3 equals, let's go -5x plus 1. What is the slope?
What is the slope?
Yes.
All right.
What is the slope, Sourish?
The slope for that right there, that is -5. And then the x
Bef-
value, it is 1.
But notice that it's opposite in sign. Do you see how these are opposite?
Oh, okay, maybe.
So now it's opposite this number. If they're opposite in sign, it's opposite of this number. What is the opposite of 1?
-1.
Now, are these the same sign over here on the left?
Yeah,
So
it's 3.
y1 is 3. Good. All right, let's do another one here. Y plus 6 equals -2 x minus 4. What is the slope? What is the slope?
What is the slope?
Mhm.
The slope. The slope. Okay, it's -2. And then for
The point. Now I'm going to write the equation again.
and
This
then that is going to be 4.
4, what's the y value?
And then for the y value, it's -6.
Perfect. Are you ready to do one on your own?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay. Y minus 3 equals -4x plus 5. I want the slope and the point.
Okay.
All right, Sourish, I'm not asking for anything very complicated. We've done a bunch of problems like this. So
Yeah.
what,
I'm doing good. I'm doing good.
well, it's not about doing good. We've done 3 or 4 like this. So what is the slope? What is the point?
Okay, so the slope is -4. The point slope form, that is going to be -5, 3.
Perfect.
See, I told you. I
So
did.
it's good. Okay. So the reason we're doing all this is we're going to do some graphing now. Okay, we're going to graph some point slope problems. So let's take a pretty basic one. Y minus 1 equals -x plus 1. What is the slope? Now this is a little bit different here because there's a number in front of the parentheses, but there's also this operator here. What number is written here?
The number is written here.
Yes.
The number written here, that is a minus sign and or a negative sign, you can say.
Or -1.
Mm-hmm.
The point, the x value of the point, it's the opposite of this because it's plus, comma 1. Do you see that from the y? So when we graph it, it's actually very similar to slope-intercept form. You start with the point.
Mm-hmm.
Where is this point? -1, comma 1. It's right there. There's -1, comma 1. The slope is -1, which we'll put over 1.
Okay.
Does that negative mean you're going up or down?
Up.
Are you sure?
It's going down. I'm sorry.
Down 1 down, and then 1 right. So once you get this point, you just follow the slope, 1 down and 1 right, 1 down and 1 right.
Okay. All right.
So let's do another example here. That wasn't a very good example. I apologize. Let's go y plus 4 equals 1/2 x plus 2. I need you to tell me the slope and the point from this. What is the slope and what is the point?
What is the slope and what is the point?
Yes, that's for you to figure out, and then we'll graph it together.
The point, the m right there, that is 1/2 point slope form. That is -2 and a comma -4.
Okay, what about the slope?
The slope, yeah, I said it's a half.
Perfect. Okay, so you start by getting this point, -2, -4. You're going left 2 and then down 4. Is the,
Left to,
yes, left 2 and then down 4.
how did you get left to and right four? What?
Well, I'm just using this point. Negative values go left on the X, negative values on the Y go down.
Okay, all right, I remember now. Okay.
Good. Now the slope, is it 1 up or 2 up?
Two. For the slope right there, it's one up, it's rise,
Okay, and then 2 to the right.
run.
To the right, yeah. So from this point down here, from your point, you're gonna go up 1 and right 2. So I went up 1 and right 2. And then you're gonna
Yeah.
do it again. You're gonna up 1 and right 2.
So one half, two is the X and one is Y, right?
Yeah. No, the 1 is the, yes. I'm sorry. The 1 is the Y. And the 2 is the X because you're going to the right.
Okay.
So
All
if
right.
I
Okay.
do a graph like this. All right, so I'm gonna give me, just need just 30 seconds here. I'm gonna actually plot some points and I want you to be able to identify them for me. So let me see if I can get this down. Let's go. Actually, yeah, that's okay. Let's do that. All right, so I'm going to snip in some points that I've plotted, and what I need you to do is give me the ordered pairs of each one.
Okay. The
So
order pairs for each one.
yeah, so if you're seeing my screen, hopefully you're seeing my screen here. I need you to give me the ordered pair for A, B, C, and D. Do you see A in red?
And red.
Yes. I'm asking for the ordered pair of A. How do you get to A? Basically, how do you get from A to A from the origin?
Okay. So for A, you should go down to the B.
No, no, no. I'm just asking for the ordered pair.
A, it is
Like, do you see that you go left and then up?
yeah,
So how much left do you go?
two spaces, two.
So it's actually -1. I'm not sure how easy that is to see on your side, but the way this is 1, this is 3, and so on.
Okay.
So I'm asking for that ordered pair. What does it mean? How do you write 1 left and 3 up?
Okay. Okay. So for A right there, A, that is going to be -1 and three.
Good. Here's B. You could do the same thing for B.
Yeah. Okay. That's -4, -2.
Okay, good. How about C?
C 1, 2.
1 comma 2. How about D?
D -2, 5.
Nope.
5, -2.
Why is it 5, -2? Why is that one
Because
correct?
because you remember you saw that there's 5 right there and there's a -2 right there.
But you first go left or right, then you go up or down. That's why. Left or right is X, up or down is Y.
Okay, okay.
All right. Now for Thursday, are you going to bring some homework for us to work on or something from class?
If I have to find out if they're assigning us for homework.
Well, you've got 2 days. Maybe ask your instructor, say, hey, you know what? I need something to work on at home, and we can work on that. Maybe ask for a, you know, a summative or something that they can help you help us figure out what you want to work on.
Okay.
But that's it for tonight, Sourish. Good job. Way to finish strong. It's not how you start, it's how you finish. That's what they say in sports, and the same is true in our lessons. So I appreciate you doing a great job here at the end.
Yep.
All right. I will see you Thursday. Have a great night.
Okay, you too.
Bye now.
Bye.